From today, this video lecture, we are going to solve questions from using substitution method, right? बट ये substitution method से भी अच्छा हमारे पास जो फॉर्मूला है जो हमने इनडिफाइनाइट में सीखी है वो फॉर्मूला यूज करेंगे तो भी एक एग्जांपल सॉल्व कर सकते हैं और वो शॉर्ट मेथड है. आपको पता है कि सब्स्टिट्यूशन करेंगे तो लिमिट भी चेंज करना पड़ेगा. इफ यू फॉरगेट टू चेंज द लिमिट देन योर आंसर विल बी रॉन्ग. So if you can solve directly, then we can apply that method only, right, without substituting anything. So first question is example number 28, page 339. Integration minus 1 to 1 5x raised to 4 into under root x raised to 5 plus 1 dx. Now forget that this is a question of definite integration. Consider this is a indefinite, right? So forget limit. So this is in square root. You learn. आपने सीखा है इनडिफाइनाइट इंटीग्रेशन में कि स्क्वायर रूट में कुछ भी हो तो इसका डेरिवेटिव पहले चेक करो. तो इसका डेरिवेटिव 5x raised to 4 है, वो यहाँ पे है. तो ये fx into f plus x फॉर्मूला हुआ इनडिफाइनाइट की, तो we can apply directly that formula, right? So I am writing here like this: I is equal to integration minus 1 to 1. This is x raised to 5 plus 1 whole to the power half, because this is a square root, and this is 5 times x raised to 4 dx. So if we consider this as a fx, then this is your f dash x. So applying formula of fx into f dash x, answer of this is 1 power more. So 1 power more, that means x raised to 5 plus 1 raised to 1 power more, half plus 1 is 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2. And limit is from minus 1 to 1. Limit is from minus 1 to 1. So this become 2 by 3. Now substituting upper limit, right? That is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 raised to 3 by 2 and minus. Substituting lower limit, x raised to 5, that is minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So this is 0. So your answer will be 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 3 by 2. Either you can split out this as 2 raised to 3 by 2 is equal to 2 raised to 1 into 2 raised to half is 2 raised to 3 by 2. So if we split out this as this, then what is your answer? 2 into 2, 4. So this will be writing here also 2 by 3, 2 into 2 raised to half. So answer will be 4 by 3 root 2. Okay, so this is your answer, 4 by 3 root 2. Got it? Now if you want to assume, then assume for this. So what you have to do, or if you want to do, right, root, let x raised to 5 plus 1 is equal to t square. So derivative of this is 5x raised to 4 dx is twice t dt, right? So you have to change limit also. So x t, old limit is minus 1 to 1, so this is minus 1, this is 1. Now new limit, substitute minus 1 here, minus 1 to 5 is minus 1 plus 1, so t is 0 and here 1, so 1 plus 1 2, right? So what is your t? Root 2, right? So if you want to assume, then your limit will be 0 to root 2. Your limit will be 0 to root 2. And then, right, because you have to find out t here, not t square, right? This is t square. So square root of 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is new limit. So your I will be integration 0 to 2 root, right? This is 5x raised to 4 dx is twice t dt, and this is t square. So this is t square in, right? This is t square and this is under root 2t dt, right? So I am writing this first. So this is square root of t square and answer of 5x raised to 4 dx. This term is 2t dt. So 2t dt, right? Now this is t. So this is 2t square and integrate that, you will get your answer directly. Okay, so this is another method, but this method is lengthy method. Here you will get answer within one step, and here you have to do this whole procedure. Now you have to integrate, and this is this. And after integrating, again you have to substitute upper limit and lower limit. So compare these two examples, तो आपको पता चलेगा कि कौन सी मेथड आपको अप्लाई करनी है, right? So apply as per your बराबर wish, right? Whatever you wish, you have to do. Okay? So again, see tan inverse x. Tan inverse is something new. If we assume for tan inverse x, then what is the derivative of tan inverse x? 1 upon 1 plus x square. This is here. So again same formula, fx into f dash x. So no need to assume, write down directly. So this I will be 0 to 1. This is tan inverse x into, I am writing like this, 1 plus x square dx. So this is fx and this is f dash x. So applying that formula, answer will be tan inverse x whole square divided by 2 and limit is from 0 to 1. Okay, so it's a very easy question. Okay, so now 1 upon 2 is constant, substituting 1, what we get? Tan inverse 1 whole square minus tan inverse 0 whole square. Now 1 tan inverse is pi by 4, that square, that is pi by 4 whole square. So this is 1 upon 2, this is pi by 4 whole square, tan 0 is 0, so no need to write this because this is 0, right? So what is the answer? Pi square by 16 into 2, that is your answer will be pi square by 32. So your answer will be pi square by 32. So your answer is this. Again, question number 1. Integration 0 to 1 x upon x square plus 1 dx. If x is not there, then this is the standard formula of tan inverse, but x is here. So what you have to do? Check the derivative of the denominator is in numerator. Yes. What need? 2 is missing, so multiply and divide by 2. We get I is equal to 1 upon 2, 0 to 1. This is twice x upon x square plus 1 dx. So derivative of the denominator is in numerator. So answer will be 1 upon 2 log more x square plus 1. Right? Limit is from 0 to 1. So string limit, upper limit 1. So we get 1 upon 2 log 1 plus 1 is 2 minus x is 0, that is log 1. And you know log 1 is always 0. So answer will be half log 2. Either if you want to apply log rule, then take these two here. Half means power, half means root, right? So you can write log root 2 also. That is also your correct answer. So you can write either this answer, either this, right? And for MCQ आपको ये देखना है कि कौन सा आंसर दिया गया है, वो हिसाब से आपको आंसर टिक करना है. यदि ये आंसर है तो आपको इसका सिंप्लीफाई करना पड़ेगा. आपका ये आंसर है तो आपको ये दिया है, तो आपको अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट you have to tick mark the questions. Right? Now here, question number 2, page 340. It is given 0 to pi by 2 integration root sin theta into cos raised to 5 theta d theta. This is given. Now this is something new. So if we assume sin theta is equal to t square, here you have to compulsory assume, because derivative of sin is cos, but it is given cos raised to 5. Right? So this formula fx into f dash x is not applicable here. So what to do? We have to compulsory assume here, right? But we need only cos. So there is a 4 into 1, that is 5, right? So I am writing like this: integration 0 to pi by 2 root sin theta, right, into cos square theta whole square into cos theta d theta. So I require this term in sine, because we are assuming for sine, derivative of sine is cos, we need only this as a d theta, right? So we have to convert compulsory this into a sine, as you know. So this is 0 to pi by 2 root sin theta into 1 minus sin square theta whole square into cos theta d theta. So now let us assume, so let sin theta is equal to t square, right? So derivative of this is cos theta d theta is equal to twice t dt, and changing the limit theta to t, right? old limit is 0 to pi by 2, so 0, this is pi by 2, right? If we substitute 0 here, sin 0 is 0, so answer is 0, and sin theta pi by 2, so sin pi by 2 is 1, square root of 1 is 1, so this is 1, so what is your answer? I is equal to integration 0 to 1 new limit, root sin theta is t square, so this become t, this is 1 minus sin theta is t square, so this is t raised to 4 whole square, got it? Sin theta is t square, so t square square is t raised to 4 whole square, and cos theta d theta is twice t dt. So this is to constant, integration 0 to 1, this t and this t, this is t square, and expansion of this is 1 minus 2t raised to 4 plus t raised to 4 square, that is t raised to 8 dt. So now multiplying this, what we get? This is 2 times integration 0 to 1, this is t square minus 2t raised to 6 plus t raised to 10 dt. So integrating this, we get 2 times integration of this is t cubed by 3 minus 2 times t raised to 7 by 7 plus t raised to 11 by 11, and limit is from 0 to 1. Now substituting limit, upper limit first, then minus lower limit. So we get 2. This is 1 upon 3 minus 2 by 7 plus 1 upon 11, and lower limit is 0. So 0, 0, 0, answer will be 0. So take LCM and simplify. You will get answer 64 by 231. So your answer will be 64 divided by 231, which is given in your textbook. So you have to solve yourself. Okay. Question number 3, page 340. Integration 0 to 1 sin inverse twice x upon 1 plus x square dx. आपको पता है इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन में, डेरिवेटिव में सब ने ये सॉल्व किया है. सो व्हाट टू डू? एज्यूमिंग x is equal to tan theta, right? So let x is equal to tan theta. So derivative of this is dx is derivative of tan theta is sec square theta d theta. If we assume, then you have to change the limit in definite integration. So changing limit x to theta. Okay. So x is 0 and 1. So if we substitute x equal 0, tan is 0 for 0 and 1 for pi by 4. X is 1, then theta is pi by 4. That you know. So our new limit will be 0 to pi by 4. Right? So I is equal to integration 0 to pi by 4. Right? Sin inverse. This is 2. X is tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, and dx is sec square theta and d theta. Right? Now you know this is a formula for sin 2 theta in tan. So this is 0 to pi by 4 sin inverse sin 2 theta, right, into sec square theta d theta. Now theta belongs to 0 to pi by 4, and if you multiply by 2, then pi by 4 into 2, that is pi by 2. So this lies in the first quadrant, and in first quadrant sin inverse sin 2 theta is 2 theta, so no need to check anything else. You have to write directly here, right? So 0 to pi by 4, what we get? 2 theta into sec square theta d theta. So 2 is constant, so writing outside 0 to pi by 4, this is theta and this is sec square theta d theta. So theta into means integration by parts, so this is u, this is v, right? As you know how to write integration by parts in definite integration, so applying u into v rule here, what we get? I is equal to 2 times. I is equal to 2 times. First, theta, u as it is, integration of this is tan theta, right? Because you have a integration by parts, u v dx is equal to u integration v dx minus integration du by dx into integration v dx bracket over dx. But indefinite integration you have to write here directly integration and then limit. So directly integration of sec square is 10. So I am writing here u into integration v dx is 10 theta and the limit is 0 to pi by 4. This is okay. Then minus. This is minus. So minus, but 2 is in multiplication, so I am writing 2 here again, right? Integration 0 to pi by 4. Derivative of theta is 1. So derivative of theta is 1 and integration v dx, that is integration of sec square theta, is same as tan theta. So we get tan theta and d theta. Got it? Now substituting limit. Why we multiply this? Because of these 2. So we have to multiply 2 here and 2 here. So that's why I am multiplying by 2. Okay. So this is 2. Substituting pi by 4. So pi by 4 into 10 pi by 4 minus. If we write 0 here, so 0 into anything is 0. So this is 0. Minus 2 times. Now integration of tan theta. You know what is the answer of integration of tan theta? Remember, recall your answer. Right? What is your answer? Log mod sec theta. So answer will be log mod sec theta. Right? 0 to pi by 4. Right? So this is 2 times pi by 4 and 10 pi by 4 is 1. So I am not writing 1. Right? Minus 2. Substituting upon limit. This is log mod sec pi by 4 and minus log mod sec 0. Now sec pi by 4 is root 2. So this will be pi by 2 minus 2, right? Log root 2 minus log sec 0. Sec 0 is 1. So log 1. Therefore we get pi by 2 minus 2 log root 2 as log 1 is 0. Either taking these two here, either taking half power to here, both are same. If we take these two here, root 2 square becomes 2. So answer will be pi by 2 minus log 2. Or if you take half power to front side here, then this is 2 into 1 upon 2 is 1 log 2. So this is your answer. So this is a nice question for 2 marks. Okay. Question number 4. Page 340, integration 0 to 2 x into under root x plus 2 dx. Not a single formula is applicable because this is only x, this is 2 and here is x. Derivative of this is 1 but this is x, so you are not able to apply that formula also. So now what to do? Bracket root में क्या है? x plus 2. So under root में कुछ भी हो क्या करते हैं? Assume t square. So we assuming that let x plus 2 is equal to t square. So derivative of this dx is twice t dt and changing the limit. This is x t. X is 0 and 2. So if we substitute x equal to 0, t square is equal to 2. That is t is equal to root 2 and x is equal to 2. 2 plus 2. So t square. Right? So what we get? T square. So t square is 2. Right? 2 plus 2, 4. Square root of 4 is 2. So we get this. So I is equal to root 2 to 2. Now x. X is t square minus 2. So x is t square minus 2. And this is under root t square. And dx is twice t dt. So twice t dt. Right? So multiplying this, 2 is constant, so come outside. This is root 2 to 2, right? This is t and this is t, so t square. So t square minus 2 into t square dt. So multiplying this, we get 2 times root 2 to 2. This is t raised to 4 minus 2t square dt. Now integrating this, integration of this is t raised to 5 by 5 and this is t cube by 3. Right? So integrating we get t raised to 5 by 5 minus 2 times t cube by 3 and limit is from root 2 to 2. Right? So substituting upper limit first, that is 2 times 2 raised to 5 is 32, divide by 5, minus 2 by 3, 2 cube is 8, so this is 8, right? So this is upper limit, minus lower limit root 2 raised to 5, right? So this is root 2 raised to 5, divide by 5, minus 2 by 3, and this is root 2 whole raised to 3. Got it? Now you have to simplify. And as I told you, in definite integration, you have to write more steps than indefinite integration after substituting formula or after substituting here in limit. Because if this is an indefinite integration, your answer is this one. Finish. Replace t, whatever you assume. But indefinite integration, you have to क्या करना है आपको वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है और उसके बाद वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करने के बाद आपको इसको सिंप्लीफाई भी करना है. सो इट टेक्स अ टाइम नाउ, राइट? सो दिस इज 2 times, this is 32 by 5 and this is 16 by 3. So 32 by 5 minus 16 by 3, right? Minus root 2 raised to 5, right? That means this is root 2 raised to 4, that is 4 root 2, because root 2 raised to 5, I am writing here because this space may be required, root 2 raised to 5, that means this is 2 raised to 5 by 2. Either if you don't know this, then you have to write like this, root 2 raised to 4 into root 2, power half, that is this is 2 raised to 4 by 2 into root 2. So this is 2 raised to 4 by 2, that is 2 raised to 2. 2 raised to 2 is 4 root 2. So answer of this is minus 4 root 2 divided by 5, and minus minus plus. This is 2 by 3 and root 2 cube is 2 root 3. So this is 2 root 3. So now this 2 root 2, 2 root 2, right? So this is 4 by 3 root 2, and this is here. So what we get? 2 times I will be 2 times. Now we have to take the LCM of this also, right? So taking LCM, 32 into 3, that is 96. So 96 minus 16 into 5, 80. So 80 divided by 5 into 3, that is 50. Okay. Now this is minus 4 root 2 by 5. So this is, we need space, minus 4 root 2 by 5. Okay. And plus 4 root 2 by 3, plus 4 root 2 by 3. Got it? So taking LCM of this also. Okay. So what we get here? 2. This is 96 minus 80, that is 16. So this is 16 by 15. 16 by 15. If we take minus common and then take LCM, then 4 into 3. So this is 12 root 2 plus 5 into 4. So now if we take minus, this is become minus common because we take minus common. So here we have to write here minus 5 into 4 is 20 root 2 divided by LCM is 15, right? So this will be 2 times 16 by 15 minus 12 root 2 minus 20 root 2, that is minus 8 root 2, so n minus, so plus 8 root 2 divided by 15. So 8 upon 15 is common, so outside will be 16 by 15 and 8 common, so this remaining root 2, and plus 8 is, we take 8 common, so this remaining is 2. So again taking root 2 common, because I think so in your textbook answer will be given as a 16 root 2, right? So taking root 2 common, so 16 root 2 divided by 15, then root 2 becomes 1 and 2 becomes root 2. So this is your final answer. So see, आप ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हैं कि क्या हुआ, डिफाइनाइट इंटीग्रेशन है तो इतना लंबा हो गया, इनडिफाइनाइट होता तो इसका इंटीग्रेशन कर दिया, ये आंसर आ गया, रिप्लेस t, you will get your answer. Okay, so this is the difference between definite integration and indefinite integration. You have to use all the formula of integration, that is indefinite integration, right? Okay, so only one concept is your fundamental theorem, that upper limit minus lower limit you have to substitute for definite integration. That is your fundamental principle of definite integration. Now this is cos square x sin x. Derivative of cos x is sin x minus, I know, right? But here is sin there. So assuming cos x is equal to t, right? So we assume let cos x is equal to t. So derivative of this is minus sin x dx is equal to dt, that is sin x dx is minus dt, and changing the limit x t, x is 0 to pi by 2 there. So if we substitute cos 0, cos is 0 for pi by 2, so answer will be pi by 2, and x is pi by 2, then cos pi by 2, cos pi by 2 is always 0. So your limit will be pi by 2 to 0, pi by 2 to 0, right? Sin x dx is minus dt, and 1 plus cos square x, that is 1 plus t square. Now in definite integration, if limit is given integration a to b fx dx and b is less than a, b is less than a, right? That is b is smaller, then you can write also like this, lower limit b to a fx dx, you can change, but if you change the limit, answer will be minus, answer will be minus. So remember this formula, right? You can change the limit, but if you change limit, then the integration becomes a negative. So here minus is here, and lower limit is 0, and pi by 2 is upper limit, because this is less, 0 is less than pi by 2. So I am writing changing the limit using this formula, then this becomes 0 to pi by 2. No need to change, okay? If you wish, then change, otherwise no need to change. It is not necessary. But if you write lower limit in place of lower limit, then is a nice thing. Okay, so आपको ये लिखना चाहिए, आपको ये पता भी होना चाहिए कि हमें लोअर लिमिट टू अपर लिमिट लिखना है, तो ये तो स्मॉलर है, तो स्मॉलर को ये लोअर लिमिट में ही रखेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा. सो राइट, कीप स्मॉलर वैल्यूज एज अ लोअर लिमिट, सो चेंज द लिमिट, राइट? नथिंग टू डू, इट इज बेटर, बिकॉज समटाइम्स आप भूल भी जाते हैं. इफ यू फॉरगेट देन क्या करेंगे? कुछ नहीं. सो चेंज द लिमिट. नाउ व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज tan इनवर्स. सो आंसर इज tan inverse t and 0 to pi by 2, right? So applying limit, I am writing here, right? So tan inverse pi by 2 minus tan inverse 0, tan inverse pi by 2 minus tan inverse 0, right? How we get this is pi by 2, where we get 0, cos 0, cos 0 is 1, sorry, cos 0 is 1, we write pi by 2, cos pi by 2 is 0, but cos 0 is 1, so this is 1, this is 1, and this is 1, so this is tan inverse 1, and tan inverse 1 is pi by 4, so answer will be pi by 4 minus 0, right? आपके साथ बात करते करते ये pi by 4 लिख दिया था, sorry, pi by 2 लिख दिया था ना मैंने, yeah, okay, so sorry, okay. So I hope you understand this. Okay, ये जो क्वेश्चन था ना, इसमें मुझे ये सॉल्व करते करते ये कुछ दिमाग में आ गया है. हम एक सेकंड मेथड से भी कर सकते हैं, शायद वो दिमाग में आया होगा तब ये pi by 2 लिख दिया होगा. Anything may be possible. So we learn the derivative of this we have to adjust here, means adding 2 and subtracting 2 we can do like this also. That means I am writing here, okay, here is space. So for this example you can write like this also, 0 to 2, I am adding x plus 2 and subtracting 2, right? And this is root x plus 2 dx, right? Simply multiply this, that is, this becomes x plus 2 raised to 1 plus half, that is 3 by 2, and minus 2 root x plus 2, and you know integration of root x is 2 by 3 x raised to 3 by 2, so apply this formula, and this is also same formula, so you will get your answer directly. Okay.